In the early 2010s, at the height of her global fame, Lady Gaga was known not only for her extravagant style and powerful voice, but also for her deep commitment to mental health advocacy and support for marginalized youth. Her message of Born This Way resonated with millions, but for one teenager in Los Angeles, it wasn't just a song, it became a lifeline. The boy's name was Ethan, a 16-year-old runaway from Oregon who had left home after years of emotional abuse and rejection due to his sexuality. He arrived in law with nothing but a backpack, a worn-out hoodie, and a fading sense of hope. Like many teens who end up on the streets, he struggled to find shelter, food, and a place where he felt safe. The city that promised dreams often delivered cold reality instead. One night, while sleeping under a bridge near Venice Beach, Ethan was approached by a group of volunteers from the Born This Way Foundation, an organization co-founded by Lady Gaga to support the wellness of young people and empower them to create a kinder and braver world. They offered him a hot meal, a warm blanket, and, most importantly, a listening ear. What Ethan didn't know was that Lady Gaga herself had been personally involved in shaping the outreach programs that brought those volunteers to him that night. She had insisted that the foundation focus not just on awareness campaigns, but on real, on-the-ground support for LGBTQ youth, victims of bullying, and homeless teens like Ethan. Over the following weeks, Ethan began attending local foundation events. At first, he kept to himself, unsure if he belonged among so many others who seemed more confident, more put together. But slowly, something changed. He started participating in art therapy sessions, writing poetry, and eventually sharing his story during open mic nights hosted by the foundation. Lady Gaga learned about Ethan through a report summarizing the foundation's outreach impact. His journey stood out not because it was unique, but because it was familiar. It echoed her own struggles with trauma, identity, and the search for belonging. Without seeking credit, she quietly arranged for Ethan to be connected with a long-term housing program, paid for his enrollment in community college courses, and ensured he received ongoing counseling through a network of trusted professionals. She never asked for recognition, nor did she seek a public moment with him. What mattered to her was knowing someone had found their footing again. Ethan later described this period as the turning point in his life. With stability came clarity. With support came strength. He went on to become a peer counselor, helping other LGBTQ youth navigate similar challenges. In interviews years later, he spoke about how Lady Gaga's influence extended far beyond music. "I used to think I was broken, but then I met people who showed me that being different doesn't mean being less. And somehow, Lady Gaga made sure I heard that loud and clear." This is just one of countless stories tied to Lady Gaga's humanitarian efforts, a woman whose stage presence could fill stadiums, but whose quiet acts of kindness have filled hearts with hope. And for Ethan, the woman who sang about being born this way gave him the chance to believe in himself exactly as he was.